It kind of felt like I was selling myself out in a way because I am someone who went to journalism school and I consider myself a journalist and I take myself very seriously in that way. And to walk away from something as serious as, I'm an Emmy nominated journalist to moving to social media and making like kind of goofy videos sometimes, it just felt like, gosh, am I selling out? But I don't think I am. And
And
now that I'm doing
yeah.
it, it feels really natural to me. I've grown an audience, like I'm getting opportunities that I wouldn't have otherwise. So yeah, it's crazy, but it was definitely a scary move, but I'm glad I did it.
Well, and also, I bet to the non-journalism people in your life, especially older ones, and this is just reality. They can't comprehend those things. What? You have an offer to go to Boston? You get Emmy nominations, and you're trying to do this little TikTok thing? That's
Yeah,
probably a
no,
hard thing for people to grasp.
it really is. And thankfully my parents are so supportive. And
Awesome.
I kind of, when I left my job, I honestly had to pitch this to them. I was
Yeah.
like, I feel like I really need to explain myself right now because my parents loved me on the news. Like they woke up every morning and they would live stream the news from Palm Springs in Dallas. Like they ate it up. They loved it. And so when I told them like, I think I need to branch off and try my own thing. I came in with like a full pitch. I explained, okay, these are the kind of opportunities I'm going to chase. If it doesn't work in 5 to 6 months, I can go back and look for a news job. Like I knew that that was always going to be there. But yeah, it took a little bit of convincing, but I think they kind of came to understand like you're right. This is kind of the way that everything's moving and not that many people are watching local news anymore. So if you feel like you're going to get more opportunities from doing your own thing and more exposure, like go for it. Uh,
Especially our generation. Gen Z is not watching local news. So you
yeah,
got to follow where your people are going or where your age group is, your
totally.
demographic.
It's so sad. I hate that. I really do hate that. I hate that we're not watching the news. I hate that we're not consuming like traditional media. But look, you either move with the times or you get left behind.
Yeah.
So it was kind of one of those things where I'm like, am I really going to just pin myself down to something that's not going to really get me anywhere? Or am I going to do something that I know could lead to something quickly? And so, yeah, it's crazy though.
Yeah.
It's crazy
What
having to explain yourself to people just in general. It's like, I'm a journalist, but I make TikToks and I swear it's serious. And
I'm
if people
flashing
are
my
still,
phone, like I got the green screen, but it really is a thing. It's just the way that our
it
goldfish brain generation, kind of
is.
consumes things.
I know. I'm honestly trying to get myself to a place where I feel like I don't need to over explain anything.
Yeah,
But it's hard because it's like,
you feel
I
like the
don't
weight of the
like
world
a
is
whole
against
life,
you.
especially me. I'm living with my parents. Like, I'm kind of working when I want to work and I'm doing what I want to do, but it is serious and I am making money and I am finding ways to make this work. So, it's almost like running your own little business and marketing
Yeah,
yourself.
it
So,
literally is,
yeah.
and you get to do this without any rules per se. You don't
Mhm.
have a flagship news station telling you got to act in a certain way. You get to
Yep.
kind of do this in the Allie Anthony version.
Totally. Yeah, I think that's been kind of the most fun part for me. And it's funny, it's been a fun part and it's also been kind of interesting to like get my brain that was so at the time, especially so used to like writing a news package,
Yeah.
which I got really good at, by the way. Like I loved writing those packages. I could whip those things out. And I knew what people were looking for in the news and taking those skills, which are so valuable to what I do now, but taking those skills and kind of tweaking them to adjust to like our audience, our age group, like women specific, which is kind of my audience. And kind of like changing my tone and the style of my writing was so funny because it's just like I was so used to being very you know professional and
Yeah.
serious and stuff
The
and now
news voice.
yeah now I have to remind myself like I'll write something because I write my scripts for TikTok and I'll write something and I'll be like that doesn't sound like something I would say you know
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
that sounds like something I would write for the news but it doesn't sound like something that I would just say
So then what
right.
do you do in those moments? Do you cut those?
well, I'll just rework it, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah,
Like I'll just kind of rework it and be like, okay, I'm talking to my best friend. Reminder, you're talking to your best friend. You're making someone feel really included in the conversation. You're not like your language in these videos is so important because you could lose people. You know, one thing that you say that's not interesting, they're on to the
yeah,
next thing.
yeah.
So it's funny. I'll catch myself like when I record my videos, I'll say a line and then I'll be like, wait, that sounded so stiff. That didn't sound like me. We got to redo that.